I'm Mike with Path and Post, and this is your North Atlanta market deep dive for November 2025. Big picture first. We've eased into late fall seasonality. Inventory has come off early fall highs in several spots. Momentum is moderate, and most submarkets still tilt to sellers. Just not the summer sprint. You'll hear me mention the Market Action Index a lot. That's Altos Research's real-time heat gauge for local supply versus demand. Above 30 generally favors sellers. Below 30 leans towards buyers. It's a quick way to see who has the upper hand right now. Let's hit the 4 North Atlanta core markets, starting with Woodstock. This week, Woodstock shows a median list price around $591,950. Market Action Index near 33, and the inventory is close to 330 homes. That's a pretty balanced market with late fall calm. Buyers have choices, but well-priced homes, move-in ready, still pull activity. If you're listing in Woodstock, lead with a sharp price and turnkey presentation to stay at the front of the line. Canton is clinging to balanced, but inching towards a buyer's market. Median list sits at 629,900. The Market Action Index is near 30, and inventory is roughly 473 homes. Expect a bit more negotiation on homes that don't connect in the first couple weeks. Sellers, price to today's demand, not June's. Buyers, patience can pay via credits, repairs, or price on aging listings. Roswell remains competitive, but cooler than in the midsummer. Median list is around $788,000, Market Action Index around 35, and inventory near 226 homes. That's a firm seller's lean. Truly turnkey, properly priced homes can still see multiple offer interests, just less frenzy than before. Buyers should come prepared on those first tier listings, and sellers, you still have the leverage if condition and pricing are dialed in. Marietta continues to offer the broadest selection among the core 4. Median list is around $560,000. Market Action Index near 36, and inventory is hovering around 756 homes. Translation, it's a seller's market with fall momentum easing. Sellers can still win, but you're gonna have to earn it with price, prep, and marketing. Buyers benefit from choice and a bit more time to evaluate, especially on homes past that 3 to 4 week on the market mark. So what does that add up to across North Atlanta? More selection than midsummer, slightly less urgency than peak season, and still an overall seller's tilt, especially in the tightest pockets. In practice, the strategy bar is higher. Sellers who price for the market we're in are getting their weekends back with strong showings and solid offers. Those who overshoot feel it in longer days on market and tougher conversations. Buyers, your moment is the homes that missed early. That's where the best negotiation lives. Let's take a quick lap through other hyper-local markets in the area. Alpharetta, median list around 925,000. Market Action Index near 31, and inventory about 355 homes. Call it balanced. Upper end choice gives buyers room to be picky on condition and comps. Kennesaw, median list near $487,000. Market Action Index at 37, and inventory around 204 homes. That's a clearer seller's edge on a late fall plateau. Price it right and make it feel move-in ready to capture solid activity. If you're thinking about selling this fall, here's the playbook. Price for where demand is trending, not where you saw it previously. Nail the simple, high-return projects like fresh paint, landscaping touch-ups, lighting, and a deep clean. If you need help, ask about Path and Post Refresh. Buyers have alternatives and will walk on projects at aspirational prices. Be intentional about those first 2 weekends. If traction is thin, make a decisive adjustment instead of just inching down. The Altos research data makes it obvious which price bands are getting action, so use it. If you're buying, the advice is different, but just as simple. Use the additional inventory on the market to compare and watch days on the market like a hawk. Homes that come across the 30-day line often carry more negotiation room, price, credits, repairs, things like that. At the same time, be ready to move quickly on polished, fairly priced homes in hotter pockets like Roswell and Kennesaw, where the market action index still favors sellers. One last thing I love about this data is that it's weekly and it's live. Markets don't move in super tidy monthly blocks. So watching this market action index, inventory, and price reduction week to week gives you a leading indicator, not just the view from a rear view mirror. For all the full charts in your city, inventory, median list price, the market action index, and price reductions, head to pathpost.com/reports or just reach out and we'll talk strategy for your address. See full market charts and weekly updates, again, at pathpost.com/reports.